What's up, guys? Here we are with Byron, fresh off his top at the LDS.
Hey guys, how's it going?
How you feeling?
Feeling good. It was a long weekend, but we got it done. I guess
All
got
right.
top four. Yeah.
So, I mean, it's a hybrid Blackwing list, but what do you call this deck?
I don't know. I mean, it is hybrid, but it's not like the typical hybrids where they run like I've seen some where they run one of each Blackwing, and sometimes they don't run a Boro or Blizzards or Icaruses, which I think it's kind of reminds more like I don't know. It's like Blackwing Turbo. I don't know. Blackwing Turbo. I guess you guys could come up with the name if you guys want.
All right, leave it in the comments,
Yeah,
guys.
leave it in the comments.
All right, let's look at the pretty cardboard because I
Alright.
think I've seen your list, but it's on dueling. It's a dueling book thing.
Yeah.
So, like a screenshot. I'd rather see the cards.
Yeah, okay, let's see it right here. So for the Blackwings, I run a triple Sirocco. Triple value. It looks like a typical value list right now. Double Greffer. And I'm at a double Bora. Double Kalut. Double Shura. I was at 3 Shuras before, but for the LDS, I decided to go with 2. And it did come up where I need the second one for to Sirocco pump. And you don't want to. You normal summon a lot in this deck, so you want to have stuff that special summons itself. So that was good. I'm at 2 Blizzards, and this is just combos very well. Sometimes I send Greffer. Sometimes I draw double Blizzard with the Greffer and a Necro, and sometimes just pitch Necro, send Bora or Shura, and then my Blizzards are live next turn.
Okay.
Yes. Or sometimes I draw an Armageddon Knight and I do the same things if I draw Blizzards and with no grave. So that's pretty cool. I have one Gale, Necro, Armageddon Knight, Plague.
Only one Armageddon.
Yeah, I think we normal summon a lot in this deck, so you don't want to normal summon too much. And I'll show you a card that I have, a tech card that I have that it come up a lot when I special summon them. You'll see right now.
I see.
And then the Trooper, this comes in clutch. It's very good. Sometimes you play fairy decks, and that's another out besides Icarus for Consecrated Light, because I know a lot of them like to main it. Gores, you have to run Gores. It's too good. Dad, and yeah, my spicy tech, Dark Creator.
This is it, guys.
This card, yeah, it's won me so many games. So good. It's a mid to late game bomb, and it's just so good. Like since you run double Blizzards, you make real arm wings, and you could bring those back with Dark Creator. And I've brought back Armageddon Knights before, and then send a Vayu or a Plague and Sing from the Grave. Made Thought Ruler before. It also helps me like fix my grave for Dark Arm. There's times where I had like one time I had 6 darks, right? I had 6 darks, and Armageddon was in the grave, right? So 6, I banished to special him, and I already had Sirocco in the graves, and I sent a Vayu, and I'm at 5, and then I sing from the grave. Now I'm at 3, and then I attack. Or sometimes I'm at 5, and then I just remove one special, and then I'm at 3.
Okay.
So it's very it helps with Dark Arm at times. It's pretty. I like it. I've been using it for the longest time. You guys know people who go to Card Addiction, and yeah, and that's it for.
He's telling you the truth, guys. I go to Card Addiction, and I've lost to this random card so many times.
Yeah, just a late bomb, mid to late game bomb.
It's crazy. Plus 3,000 defenses, nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing to scoff at.
Yeah, and then for the Whirlwinds, you have to. I know some lists run 1/1/1 Blackwings or cut off armies, like I said before, but like it's so good. You need to run multiple Blackwings. That's my theory, I guess. Have the Rhoda, Allures, just the staples, basic staples with Burial. Got double bottomlesses. I'm at 2 Icarus. 3, it could get bricky sometimes because you might draw like the Vayu engine or the Trooper with the Gores and Armageddon Knights, so it could be kind of bricky. Torrential returns just good, and it's actually very good too because there's a lot of times you gotta keep track of your arm wings, because when you make real arm wings in Armor Masters, because you're playing Blackwings, you can return them, unlike Vayu Turbo. And it's just good you have Shuras, and then this comes up a lot where they'll like Deep Prison me bottomless, and then I'll Burial and then do Blizzard. It's so good.
That
Trap
is
the
true.
Chute.
So how do you keep track which one's the real one? You just keep it in mind, or
Yeah, keep it in mind. I used to have different rarities.
different rarities, right?
Yeah, that's what I used to do. But then I might go back to that actually. But I don't know, like shiny max rarities sometimes. And then I'm at 1D prison. I just for the event I figured there was a lot of people play around it. Once you get to like the higher tables, people play around D prison. There's a lot of like backward removal. But for locals, I might change it up. I might go to 2. And then, yeah, this Solemn Mirror Force. I'm at 42 cards.
How was Solemn? Did it perform well?
Yeah, it performed well. It was so good. I just felt safe, honestly. That's the whole thing. Like, you just feel safe and push for game. Because it does like very aggressive. You want to like kill your opponent fast. And just and then having that to protect you from torrential mirror force it comes in handy. And then that's it for the
main deck. How many cards?
42.
42. Okay.
Yeah, so it's the creator and then the trooper. If you wanted to, you could cut them off. But I think with it, it's too good because you mill, you search. So there's a lot of stuff like you could thin out the deck fast with trooper, whirlwinds, greffers, and then Armageddon Knight. So yeah, it's not that bad. All right, let's go to the...
What is it? Side deck?
Side deck, yeah.
All
I'm
right.
at 2 Crow. These came in clutch, too. They were so good in the tournament. 1 Kaiku, 1 Dyna, double Cyber. Yeah, just because I noticed sometimes the Solidarity gadgets with deciding the D-fissures and stuff like that. I had 1, but with 2, it's too good. Like, I'm at 1 Lightning Vortex, double Oppression, double Dust, double Rug, Starlight, 7 tools. Yeah, I was supposed to run Deck Devi. The night before, I was messing with DB, and then I was debating between. I was originally at 1 and 1, 1 7 tools, 1 Dust, and Deck Devi. But then sometimes you could struggle against. Sorry, you could struggle against like rogue decks that have D-fissures, stuff like that. Those gadgets sometimes run D-fissures, and you want outs for it, and
Okay.
that's why I went with the second one. And then I was supposed to get the 7 tools for the deck Devi, and I kind of missed it on top 4. It would have been good against the Forks player.
Oh, the deck Devi,
yeah.
right?
That would have been that needed to be a deck Devi.
So probably go back to your side deck?
Yeah, the deck Devi's gonna go back.
Okay.
And then that's it for the side. Yeah, everything. I think.
Okay, from this side, I
Yeah.
have a question. Which card was like crazy? Throughout the tournament, which of these cards were always putting in work?
Starlight. Against top 16, I played Johnny Mai, and I think it won me games. The 2 games I won, it won me game 2 and 3, I believe. Yeah, it came in clutch, and then Dust Tornadoes were good. The DD Crows as well. The ones I kind of DD Crows performed. Kaiku, I didn't really see it. Dyna, I didn't see it as much. And then it just depends on the matchup. Because I only have 1D prison, sometimes I felt kind of iffy going into it. But yeah, against Frogs it was good. Cybers against any gadget deck felt good. GBs, stuff like that. And yeah, I think the only thing I would change, I would just add the deck Devi.
Deck Devi. And so everything went in? You cited everything in
Yeah,
there?
basically everything went in at one point, especially against GBs. I cited a lot, like 10 cards almost. And then, yeah, and then that's how you, yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. All right, well, and then extra deck.
Extra deck. All right. I'm at 1 Catastor, 1 Android, double Armwing. Yeah, I have a gold one. I might have to, just to keep track, maybe.
I was thinking maybe you played 3 because you just go into them so much.
Yeah, but extra deck's tight. That's the whole thing. I'm at 1 Brio, 1 Goyo, double Armor Master. Comes up a lot with sometimes Shura, Gale, or Sing from the Grave with the Value Engine. Black Rose, Dark End, Thought Ruler for Colossal Fighter, Stardust, Silverwind for the 8s, and then Chimera Tech, and then this Gorse token. Gorse came in clutch too, and yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect Gorse in like with Black Whirlwind.
Yeah, I think it's just good if it's good against combo decks. You gotta respect them, you know. And yeah.
Cool. Any final thoughts, shout outs?
Shout outs. I want to shout out my friends at Imperium. They brought me back. Eric, Esteban, Carlos. They all convinced me to come back about a year and a half ago. And I've always grinded Blackwings since forever. I always made necros with Blackwings. That's the one you know about that. And then tour guides. I think wind up Blackwings at one point. With tour guide, I would go collude Gale and then exceed some and stuff like that. Yeah, and then I ended up coming back for Edison. It's fun.
It's been fun ever since you came back. So
yeah.
So you're telling me all these max ready Blackwing cards, you didn't pay money for them? You've had them in your binder forever?
For the most part, yeah. Some of the traps, like bottomlesses, some of the Icaruses. But yeah, like the synchros, some of the synchros I already had. The Blackwings I've had. Yeah, it was a good, like maybe half. But yeah.
I've heard you got those DD Curls for $10.
Oh, those DD Curls, yes. I got those with my friend Eric from TCG. We bought like 10 or 15 of them. And then we bought them for like we were at $3. And then we sold them, or he sold his. But I just kept mine. And then, yeah. I got them for like literally like $10.
And then you came back and suddenly you got max ready?
Yeah, man. Then I got max ready, yeah, basically. Yeah,
for sure.
And then shout outs, yeah. The guys, well, shout out to yourself too for throwing such an amazing event. It was cool. Having the support, having big events is always fun. Obviously, shout out to Imperium, all the guys, the Facebook chat with all the guys there too. Shout out Card Addiction, Project CCG, my other locals. Shout out, yeah, basically all the guys at Project CCG, all the guys at Card Addiction.
Sounds good.
All right, man.
All right, guys. Thanks for the deck profile, Byron. And we'll be uploading more videos. I know we haven't uploaded in a while, so we'll see you guys later.
All right.
This is Esteban with Imperium signing out. Peace.
Peace.